Good morning and welcome to Kelly's Anesthesia Tips. I'm so totally informal this morning, but I did want to let you guys know there are 2 upcoming in-person anesthesia meetings. Since these are becoming such unicorns, I wanted to share information with everyone. So if you are in the St. Louis area or you don't mind want to come to the St. Louis area, that one's in September. So let me start with the first one. That is just next week. Now, I'm pretty sure this is if you use FiMed software, but they do have a users meeting next week. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that that one's only in 4 days. So this is an in-person meeting, very inexpensive for an anesthesia meeting. It's the 17th through the 19th, a couple of days. I know some of the topics at least because Doris Brinker and I will both be speaking there. And they typically have a lot of really good information for their client users. So I'm going to guess this is a client user conference. So if you have FiMed and you're not signed up, you still have time. If so, we'll see you there next week. And I am going to put both links to these. Actually, I'll put the third one for the Decision Health. I'm not sure it's available yet. I'll just give you my website. So if and when it does become available, then you can find out additional information there. My website host did some changing, and I'm still waiting for the opportunity to update my website. So some of this information is already on there. Some of it I'll get as quickly as I can. All right, let's talk about the September one. This one is going to be very exciting. I'm on the planning committee, so I know there is a lot of good topics. There are a lot of good topics, a lot of good speakers going to be at this meeting. The topics are here: coding, billing, compliance, hospital negotiations. Typically we get a lot of physicians at this one. So that would be another great meeting for, you to come to with your physician. From the first one I did with my anesthesiologist in 95 or 96. That is the best way to open up the communications between you and your clinical staff, when you're both able to attend the meeting and then pull things from the different areas. So I'm going to put these in the comments. I will also put my website. If you're not familiar with it, it's perfectofficesolutions.com. You can link to this YouTube channel from there. If I'm speaking, it will be on the Speaking Engagements tab. So the FiMed is on there, as is the AIA BPM one. I don't think this properly links to the registration yet, so I'm going to give you the link to the registration in the comments. And then here's the one I was talking about. This one's virtual. I believe in anesthesia meetings of any kind, any way, shape, or form. Even the Medicare anesthesia meetings contain good information for us. But I'm partial to the in-person. You just get so much more when you have the opportunity to speak in an informal setting and ask questions and, network and do things, share a meal. All right, that is it. I will be traveling next week, so if you're emailing me, you're going to get an away message. I will respond to you. As soon as I get back, I start working on the backlog of emails. So, I forgot the one thing that I really love to say at each of these. So let me find for each YouTube video. And those of you who watch me know this was, to me, one of the most important things for me when I started doing this, because the intent was to share knowledge and, make it a way for all of us to communicate with each other. I do not get a lot of comments. I do get some, so thank you for that. But I'm going to end with: be kind to one another, generous with your knowledge. Thank you. If you subscribe, you will get notifications when these update. And that's it for now. So if you're coming to Kansas, see you next week. If you're coming into St. Louis, I will see you in September. And if you are doing the virtual with Decision Health, I will hear you in November. Thanks, everyone.